Hey, have you heard what just happened in Kenya? In June 2024, the country erupted. Thousands took to the streets, not just to protest a new tax hike, but to cry out against something much bigger: poverty, corruption, and crushing debt. And honestly, what happened in Kenya is a warning for the rest of Africa, and maybe even for the world. Let's break this down. Imagine being young, educated, and ready to work, but there are just no jobs. That's the reality for millions of Kenyans today. Over 16% of the population lives below the poverty line. And get this, among all unemployed Kenyans, 2 out of 3 are between 18 and 35 years old. That's a whole generation stuck in limbo. So when the government announced new tax hikes in June, young people led the charge, organizing online, coming together offline, and making their voices heard, loud and clear. The protests got intense. By the end of June, at least 23 people had lost their lives, hundreds were injured, and even Kenya's parliament was stormed. The pressure worked. President William Ruto listened and scrapped the tax bill. But the protests were about more than taxes. They exposed deeper problems, issues that can't be fixed overnight. The first big problem is poverty. The second is corruption. Kenya ranks 126th out of 180 countries for corruption. That's not just a number. It means stolen futures, wasted resources, and leaders people can't trust. The third issue? Debt. Kenya's government owes $80 billion. That's 70% of the entire economy. More than 60 cents of every government dollar goes just to pay off that debt, instead of building schools, hospitals, or roads. And it's not just Kenya. Across Africa, 22 countries are at high risk of debt distress. Corruption and lack of opportunity are pushing young people to the edge. And without change, more crises like Kenya's could break out. So what do? This isn't just a Kenyan problem. It's an African challenge, and an international one too. The world needs to support African-led solutions, more transparency, tough action on corruption, and smart investments in youth and jobs. It's time to stop just talking about change and actually make it happen. If you care about justice, if you care about the future, don't look away. Share this story, start the conversation, and demand more from leaders everywhere. Because Kenya's crisis is a wake-up call for all of us.